So the first thing I want to do is I want to brief you what this video is about to be about. And this video is about to be about my mentality of starting my own business. And recently I did a video about the mistakes I made with my own business and then me reflecting on them. So that was after the fact, and then this video is going to be like before. So like that was after the business, this video is before the business. So like I did them out of order, but whatever, it's okay. I don't know why. So my name's Paul, just in case I don't know why you wouldn't know my name. This is my YouTube channel. You watch my videos, so you probably know my name, and you probably know what my business was, but just in case you don't, I repaired video game systems for 4 different game stores. People would send me video game systems to repair, customize. I had my own website where we sold a bunch of different products, t-shirts with my logo on it, other different t-shirts, other different products, full video game systems you could buy, all sorts of stuff. That was my business. So I want to talk about my mentality that I had going into it. And it all started because I was doing this as a hobby and it was fun and I enjoyed it. And it was something I did on the side, and I wanted to take that happiness from it and I wanted to grow that happiness. I wanted to take the good things about it and I wanted to grow those good things. I wanted more of those good things. I wanted more good things to come. So that was the reason why. Now, it was very scary. It was very, very, very scary to start. And that's the big thing that I want to talk about, is how I persevered through that. Because I know I did, because I did it all. Anyway, it was very, very daunting because, oh, it's a hobby. It's something that's fun. Like, if I turn it into a business, then it's serious. You know what I mean? Then it's a real thing. Then it's a real thing that I could lose. Then it's a real thing that I could lose, that I could fail at. It's just a hobby. It's just, it's just something like, you know what I mean? It's not serious. So you can't fail. Once you make it serious, it's then something that you can fail at. It's something that may not work out. It's something that, you know what I mean? It then turns it real. So once it's real, then you have the chance of losing it. But you really don't. You really don't. But those are some of the negative feelings that would come in when I was just starting, and like before I even turned into a business. Those were a lot of the doubts that I had. And I want to share how I persevered through those doubts. A lot of it is purely my mentality of what I told myself, which was a lot of things like no risk, no reward. I told myself that all the time. Another thing I told myself was big dreams can be achieved by accomplishing small goals every day. I still tell myself those things all the time. They're very helpful to me. They're like my mantras. And then another one is just, who cares? like, oh man, like what if I start this business and like, what if it fails? What if nobody likes it? What if nobody buys my stuff? What if it doesn't work out? Like all these negative things, like who cares? Like what does it really matter if it doesn't work out? At least I tried. At least I tried. And I would rather have done it and have failed, because then you can learn so much about yourself and you can learn and grow as an individual by those experiences and those failures. However, I didn't let those doubts get to me. So the way I persevered through those doubts was not just telling myself the things that I just told you that I tell myself, but it was also a really good one. This is something that I do in all aspects of my life, and this is something I've been doing a lot, and the more I realize that I'm doing it, the more I do it, is I always do something for multiple reasons. There's always more than one reason to do something. And I'm always looking for more reasons to do more things. Because what I've found is it's so easy to come up with a reason why you can't do something than a reason than you can. It's so much easier to say, oh, I can't do that because of this, and this. So the way I combat that is by thinking of a million reasons why I can, or a million reasons why I should, or a million reasons why I want to. It's always easier and it's always better to have those, to do something when you have a reason to do it. You know what I mean? The reason for this modding game system business, whatever, happiness. I want to share what I learn with other people. I want other people to get into it and do it, because the way I see it is, if we all want to do these game systems years in the future, we're all going to need to know a little bit about how to fix it. We're all going to need to have a little know-how. You know what I mean? So it's like, there shouldn't be like one person who's like repairing them all for everybody. It should be like everybody knows how to work on their own systems. Or in your friend circle, one person does, and then he does it for everybody in your friend circle. You know what I mean? So, and then I wanted, like, another reason was I wanted to grow it, so then I can also grow future endeavors that I haven't actually spoken about on YouTube yet. My next plans, my next goals, my next things on my list. It was a stepping stone for me. So, boom. Well, how many reasons did I just list? Like, I just keep going on with the reasons. However, I did give you the reasons why I can't or why I shouldn't. But where I'm very happy, where I found myself, was I found from this whole experience that I found a little bit of strength for myself. And I'm really, really happy and proud of that. I'm more proud of my own personal self-growth than I am the business or whatever. I don't really care about it as much. I care about how it affected me, and I care about how it affected the people around me. The people around me stood by my side and supported me throughout the whole thing. And I care about, there's other people who were involved with me, and at one point some of them wanted to quit. They were like, this is too hard, this is too scary, like, I don't want to do it. And I'm more proud of standing by people like those people's side and being like, hey man, it's all gonna be okay. So what if we fail? At least we tried. Or so what if nobody buys anything from us? Like, you know what I mean? Like, going in, like, thinking of all those negative things that might be running through their head, and just giving them positive reassurance, and vice versa. That grows a friendship. That grows your relationship with the people who stood by your side. And isn't that more important? Isn't getting through those things with those people more important than whatever it is? A business, right? You know what I mean? So I'm more proud of those things than actually pulling a business out of thin air, which I feel that I did, because I had no education on how to do it. I had no experience doing it. I had none of that stuff. I just did it. I don't know how I did it. I do know my mentality, and I'm more proud of my mentality than what I did, because now I have that mentality to use elsewhere in my life. I have that mentality. I have that strength that can transcend into other aspects of my life. And hopefully this mentality of who cares, don't let your doubts get the best of you. Just take what's happy, take what makes you happy, and grab it and run with it. Hopefully that mentality of me sharing that with you, hopefully that transcends into your life in some way. That's what I hope. So I hope for you, I hope it for me. I'm more proud of those things. And by finding what I'm proud of, and by finding what makes me happy, and by finding my flaws, and by being aware of my flaws, and then being aware of my strengths, this is how I find myself. And this is how I find who I am. And this is how I find peace with me, is by knowing who I am. And the way that I can do that is by going through these experiences. This business is just one example. You guys want more examples of stuff like this? I can go on all day. I've done a lot of stuff in my life. I wouldn't change any of it for the world. I wouldn't change any experience I've ever had. I've had some terrible, terrible, terrible experiences. Wouldn't change any of them. I'm very, very happy with all of them, because from every experience that you take in your life, It's part of you finding you. And I say that because I'm still in the process of finding me. Still don't know fully who I am. I only have a pretty good general idea. And by understanding and knowing that taking these experiences and running with them helps you find that, it's all worth it. Having the support of the people around me, I'll never forget those people for all of that. Just stuttered so hard on that one because I was thinking about them. I was naming them all in my heads. My heads, because I have more than one. I'll never forget those people for supporting me and standing behind me. I'll never forget you guys for the support and standing through me. Yeah, man, dude, whatever you want to do, just do it. Like, I love that. That's how I am. That's how I tell people. It's very good. I believe any of us can do anything that we want to do. All we have to do is have the correct mindset on how to do it. And that's why I wanted to share my mentality with you. Pros and cons. Make a pros and cons list of what you want to do. If you don't know what you want to do, just find something that you're good at, that makes you happy. You don't know what you're good at? Try 50 different things. Now here's the problem. I know some people who are really good at a lot of things, but they have a problem committing to one of them. And the reason why they don't is the same reason why I was talking about, like, the once it becomes a business, it's serious. You now have something to lose. And they may be content being pretty good at a bunch of different things, but never taking one to that level and mastering it, or being an expert at it, and then turning that into like a career. I know people who are just like that. Because once they're scared of putting all their time, effort, and energy into one thing, and then it not doing well. Self-doubt. Don't ever doubt yourself. You think this was what I knew what I wanted when I started doing this? No. I just had a really good general idea. And I just took whatever made me happy and I just rolled with it. Wow, I could say so much more about this entire topic. I could really go on for a lot about it, about the way that I was thinking and how I was thinking. And there's so much I left out, and there's so much more that I can say. However, the way I'm going to continue to do videos from now on is variety. I'm going to try to switch up the variety. I'm going to try to do it. Is mod repair, reflection. I don't know. Just try to do a little different. But I could just make another video just like this right after this one and just continue on the same subject of why I did it, how I did it, how I think about doing it. I really like sharing, and I really like talking about what it is that I want to do and how I want to do it and why I want to do it and what's scary about doing it. Because by talking about those things, you understand it more, you understand it better, and then the people that I'm talking to about it, that friendship, that bond, that grows with that person, because then they see more of how I feel, more of how I think, and then by them answering and reflecting, I get a more better sense of who they are, and then we grow as friends, and then we also grow as individuals by getting perspective on one another. So really, like, everything can be great. It's all about what you look for. If you're looking for a lot of reasons why you can't do something, then you're not going to be able to do it. If you can look for all the reasons why you can do something or why you should do something, you're going to do it. And then you're only going to become stronger from doing it. You guys think I should change the name of this YouTube channel to Retro Gaming Hearts, because you always got this guy spilling his heart out every 5 videos? Whatever. I don't care if I fail, because if I fail, I'm going to learn a lesson from it. I don't care if I succeed, because if I succeed, it's going to make me stronger as a person, because I'm going to know what I did to get there. No risk, no reward. Grab what makes you happy and do it. Thank you guys very much for watching, and thank you for allowing me to vocalize a lot of the ways that I think. because by me vocalizing it, what it does is it drills it into my head, and then it makes it how I think. Thank you.